Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Del Piero. Del Piero. Oh, what has happened here? Has a shot! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vieira. Well read, nice interception. Rice. It's Figo. And Del Piero! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Caught offside that time. Rice. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Kaká. Now it's Del Piero. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Locatelli. Now it's Mbappe. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Belletti. Costa Curta. It's Figo. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe has given away a free kick. Hernandez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe. Del Piero. And here's Mbappe. Kaká. Well, there's the clearance. Well, they've got it again. That's headed upfield. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Beckenbauer.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Now it's Mbappe. 5 minutes till the break. And it's Messi. And here's Guardiola. This might spell danger. Roberto Carlos. Kaká. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. It's a goal kick. Belletti.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Figo. Now it's Del Piero. Kaká. And that's a good ball. He slid. And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Stood up well to him there. Kaká. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Aviati deals with it effortlessly.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He's away! Well read, and the danger is averted.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rudiger. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
The attendance
And it's
for this match
Batistuta.
was
And he cuts out the supply.
71,550.
Ball is over the line. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, what a climb! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Del Piero. Kaká. Del Piero. Messi. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
That's a key interception. Beckenbauer. Kaká. Del Piero. Now Kaká.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Vieira simply refused to be outdone there. That's a sharp pass. And it's Romario. Batistuta looks to get on the end of this. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Del Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get... Can he put it away? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Batistuta is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set, and match.
Number 6, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field, Musiala. Number 8, Pedri.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the...
Romario! He scores! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Indonesia certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Can he get onto this? He's in a good position here. Van Bouten gets rid without sophistication.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
We are into stoppage time. Romario is onto this. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Fellow attendees,
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Strokes it back.
Honas!
And that's what you call inspired goal. Our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they're quick to get it back.
In Uli Hoeneß, Peter, I think we have one of Germany's greatest enigmas, one of the most decorated players, but it's a career plagued and cut short, unfortunately, by injuries.
I guess you could empathise with that.
Yeah,
There's the hit! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Goal! First blood drawn. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe! And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's in on goal! Rice. Now it's Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Turns and Del Piero! He's been caught on it here. Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And one more try! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, you could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one.
Well, how have they gotten away with that? Is Lady Luck out there?
And he cuts out the supply. Pirlo. Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, again, there's no way through. Mbappe! And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rummenigge. Kaka.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. Locatelli. And it's Del Piero. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's tries a shot! And another try! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Bigo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Header! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Mbappe! And he's there to get it away. And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Baggio. It's a good spell of possession, this. Very nicely done. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Figo. Ernest. And here's Mbappe. Beckenbauer.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rummenigge gets a good foot in there. Kaka. Can he get it through? Always onto this. He's picked his way through. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little. He's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Del Piero plays it short. And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Del Piero goes short. And he's been shifted off it. Ernest. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Looking for the run, and he's cut it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Oh, terrible pass. Dink through. Oh, what a ball! And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Rice. Looking for the runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Front-footed pressing going on here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rummenigge. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Great chance! Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. Rummenigge aimed beyond the defence. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 15, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 17, Johan
Here's a
Cruyff.
man adored by many,
Number 22,
even deified by some.
Shevchenko.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot shapes to shoot! Shot could be on. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos. And it's Del Piero. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Foot in.
Game to bed, but will they?
Oh, Red, nice interception. Rice. It's Belletti. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
To replace him is number 42, Musiala. Substitution in progress.
Collier. Ruben Neves. And it's Neymar. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Musiala did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Done delicately.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, right place, right time.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he was quick to react. Not too much more. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Conte. Rice gets a foot in here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Bayern will lay claim to that. Pressing high and with purpose. Speculative strike. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Del Piero. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's Del Piero. He's in plenty of space here. Keeper sees it all the way. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rice. Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Oh, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Well, played right into his path. Costa-Curta cuts it out. Rice. So it is still 0-0. Costa-Curta. And reclaimed it in a trice. Figo. Rice. Del Piero is the guilty party there. Figo. Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. There's the hit! It's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Mbappe finds himself offside. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and it are so much. Son Heung-min! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Rice. 15 minutes till half-time. Rice. Son Heung-min. Robertson has it out wide. Climbs up big! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Son Heung-min. That's a decent clearance. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared away. Son Heung-min. There will be a throw-in. Passing nice and neat. Mbappe. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Paris Saint-Germain get their 4th corner. He gets big! Harmlessly behind. Rice. Kaka. Musiala. Mbappe. Conte could move up a gear here, and he welcomes it in.
Oh, that was expansive and... Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Figo, great ball if he can get there. That is good alertness. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1.
La consommation de boissons n'est autorisée que dans les zones indiquées. Merci.
And we're underway again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Robertson. Oh, that's nice. Son Heung-min. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. It's gone for a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Musiala. White. Mbappe looking to run onto it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kaka. And he's been shifted off it. Looking for the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. White got a long way forward to join the attack. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Moved on forwards. Rice. Mbappe. Oh, well played. Cleared without complication. No, he's not getting his way this time. Rice running with the ball. Oh, what a big chance!
Changement.
They're up to 5 corners now. Van Bouten gets it away. And now they can string out a defence. Well, that's well seen too. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's managed a terrific header. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Belletti. Del Piero might just make this. White. Mbappe. And a header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
He's through here. Can he stop it going out? Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner count is rising. That's 6. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's a lucky 7th corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Mbappe. Rice. Shifted upfield. Mbappe. He's played him through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Kaka.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he has a go! He scores! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one.
Alvarez!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Alvarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Yaya Toure. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, sweet feet. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
And he was alert to it. Roberto Carlos. Now, what about a counter-attack?
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Big chance! Goal! Inter! The breakthrough strike!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos, a player of legendary status.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Alvarez. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero. He won't be happy with that one.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's been picked out. Shot could be on. Great chance! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Just eases him. He's got the shot away! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Now the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Kaka. Pinches it off him. Alvarez, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Belletti. Mbappe, now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Gullit. Seedorf. Gullit. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Platini. That's an excellent interception. Del Piero. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kaká. Lovely bit of skill. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Look, movement creates...
He's got tall. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Costa Corta. It's Belletti. Figo. Platini. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more for... Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Kaka.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Beckenbauer works it forward. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Costa Corta. Here's Figo. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Del Piero goes short. Alvarez.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those.
Belts one. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Del Piero with the short one. In with a header! Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The pass has gone astray. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's gone backward here. Chance here to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Figo. Figo crossed. A mighty effort! Oh, good-looking ball. Nice control. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
La fluenza di quest'oggi è di
The counter-attack is on here for Inter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard. Platini.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9. Numero 24.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Yaya Toure. And back it goes.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Il numero 14.
Vieira.
Messi.
And it's Rijkaard.
Owen. Il numero 19.
Guardiola.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gets a good foot in there. Seedorf. Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Rijkaard. Thuram. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, the ball's gone astray. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Had a shot! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. And
Can he finish? No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all.
yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So all square, and oh, he's been caught napping. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Kaká! Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Little pass back. Oh, really good feet. Vieira cuts out the pass.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero
The message
11.
is simple, defend
Seedorf.
this with your lives.
Lascia il campo per il numero 22. Xavi. Attenzione, un cambio. Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
We
recupero.
are into stoppage time. Neymar. And he welcomes it in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ronaldinho. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And he was quick to react. Neymar. Coller. To Guardiola. And here's Del Piero. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. That has been cut short. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller minute Neymar. He really does. Just the goalkeeper's a bit. Real chance! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neymar. Rice. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Now that looks a decent ball. That's very neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And for a moment, great hit! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Figo. There will be a throw-in.
They're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it looked promising, but... Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Hernandez. Ernest. Rummenigge. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. 15 minutes till half-time. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Rummenigge. And the pass is intercepted. Ernest. Messi. And Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that should get the job done. And he skips past his man. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Just too much on that. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's been given away, and he's on his way. Just the keeper to beat. Has a go! To Michelis, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Messi. Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Kaka.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pass somewhat off target. Cafu.
Two minutes has been indicated.
And the shot! No mistake! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And now he had... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So once again, we're underway. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cafu. Messi. Now that's well seen too. Kaka. Del Piero. Liverpool have a free kick. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Rummenigge. Back into the middle. Oh, nice touch. To Michelis. And he's being shifted off it. Del Piero powering forward here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rice. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, played right into his path. Del Piero. And he's had it nicked away. Cafu. Now it's Messi. Opts to play it. Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, what a pass! Roberto Carlos.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Played back in. And here's Del Piero. Now the finish! Neymar. Hernes. And here's Del Piero. And Del Piero! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Rice tries to clear. So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. There's the hit! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no...
Stuck it bang in the corner.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
75 minutes played. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar running with the ball. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
And somehow it stayed out. Engages and forces him off the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Batistuta. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And the ball is out of play. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Ruben Neves, the man with the tools to make a difference here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Beckenbauer. And it's Del Piero. And it's Guardiola. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he cuts out the supply.
2 added minutes have
Back
been
into the middle.
indicated.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. 2 minutes to be added on. Del Piero. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Del Piero goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Donadoni proves just a little bit too strong. It's Eto'o! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cruyff! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Donadoni with the short one. Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution hits one! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That is a little undercooked. And the finish! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal come?
And the shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, they could break here. Floated through. It's Luis Suarez! It's going to be another throw. And here's Suarez. This one, he's got the shot away! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Cruyff. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rice. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos, approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero! Cruyff. No way through. Figo. So much time and space here. Has a go! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
They've played it short. Real chance! So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. That is lovely. Del Piero. Chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
That looks a cracking ball. Oh, super! It's Luis Suarez! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys. Locatelli. Del Piero. Donatoni. And there's green grass ahead of him. Neymar. Great hit! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Rice.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, delightful ball. And it's Del Piero. Mbappe. He's had a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Kaká, he's onside. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's intervened well there. Figo, that's a little off target. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Figo. Can he finish?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's being shifted off it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attack...
Kaká! And that's past the post.
Another example.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's certainly onside here.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. This is the time you need that pace.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Figo. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 21, Mbappe. Number 13, Figo. Number 41, right.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Number 7,
Neymar.
Locatelli. Coming on the field, number 11, Neymar. Number 20,
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pep Guardiola. Number 9.
Good ball over the top.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle...
And Owen! Oh, denied at the last. Corner number 3 coming up. Cantona plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. He's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Caught offside that time. Collier.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Neymar chasing after it.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Shot a goal! Ruben Neves. Collier.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
So their 4th corner of the game. And he's gone back, and the shot! They're up to 5 corners now. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Ruben Neves. The message is clear, none shall pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri. Neymar. Del Piero.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He is through here. Decent hit! Oh, terrific save. The corner count is rising. That's 6. That's an excellent interception. Big chance! And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.